Well, here's another topic that hits close to home as well. You talked about Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah, man. I think Umar is one of the most brilliant black men ever. He's a great orator, but I think he's a con artist. And people, I'll say that shit on this platform. People are like, oh, how you gonna say that in front of the white man? I say it on my own platform, bro. I've been saying it for years because, first of all, if you're gonna open up a school for black people, for black students, like, oh, bro, open the school up, man. I'm about to get some shirts that say, where the school at? He just put a video out the other day talking about the school got vandalized and a bunch of people, some kids broke in. It's like, come on, man. I think Umar's one of the listen, he definitely is one of the most brilliant black, I used to listen to Umar all the time and I love to listen to him talk because he just knows he's just great with words. But I think you could be either a superhero or a supervillain, right? Superhero and a supervillain is the same thing, right? You could be Megamind or you could be I forgot the good guy name. They're the same person. How do you want to use your superpowers though? Do you want to scam people, or do you want to do it for the betterment of black people? What are you trying to do? And like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from him. I think he's a great guy. I think he's a great orator, but I think he's a con artist.
Look, I interviewed him in 2016. Where he was telling me all about the school he was about to launch. This is almost 10 years ago.
Come on, bro.
This whole time he's had like a Cash App on his Twitter asking for donations to the school.
Come on, man.
It is 2025.
Go about opening up a business like everybody else, bro. Like, I understand you wanted to be black funded and black owned. I get all of that, man. But it's a lot of black owned businesses that's backed by black people. There's black banks out there, man. So to go after your supporters for the money and take their hard-earned money and then there's no finished product and it's always an excuse, I think he's full of shit. I've been saying it for years. Like, and like I said, because I'm saying it to you, there's gonna be black people that's gonna go against it because they don't know me. But if you look at my platforms, I've been saying this publicly.
Look, I did the interview with him. And I thought it was a decent interview.
Right.
And then I remember he started talking a bunch of shit about me, about the way that I did the clips or whatever and did the titles, which was really exactly what he was saying. Nothing was off.
Right.
But whatever, people get mad at me after the fact. I don't really care. And then every so often he would just sort of just go off on me for various things. And most recently, I had Ari Spears on my show. Right?
God.
And we were talking about Umar. He goes, listen, man, I don't know what's up with Umar, but there's some bad white chicks, out there. He's like, listen, I would have sex with a white chick on top of Dr. Umar Johnson.
That's crazy, but I get it. I get the joke.
He said top of Dr. Umar Johnson. So then what does Umar do? What does Umar do? He posts a clip. He said, why do black men keep going and embarrassing themselves on this white man's platform instead of other African platforms? And it's like, man, listen, I bet you that Ari Spears will have sex with a white woman on top of you before you open up that school.
But that's the thing. That's the thing about being a good orator and a good controller. Listen, the one thing I've always learned about speaking and saying things is to control your narrative. And if you say something, stand on it. So what people are doing on social media now, because you have the power to do that, is edit and take out what you wanted to say. Because I'll say this, I always say over and over again, if you control the narrative, and keep repeating yourself, then there's nothing to lie up. There's nothing to have to remember, right? You don't got to remember anything if you always stand on what you say. Once again, Umar, intelligent black man, but I think he deals with a lot of stupid people. And when you deal with stupid people, you can get them to believe what you want to believe. Me, you can't do that with me. I know bullshit when I hear it. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, bro. I'm a business owner. I own my own business. And I didn't have to run to anybody to ask. You're begging your supporters for money and then guilting us to do it. I think that's terrible to do that. Because most people would love to see a Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for Boys. I think that's a dope idea. But to go after supporters, like, yo, bro, go get a fucking bank loan like everybody else, bro. Get a bank loan. Get some good credit. Build up some business credit and get a bank loan and get some people behind you that way and then pay the white people back their money. Why are you acting like you know what I'm saying? If you don't got the startup money to fund it, get the startup money to fund it, pay it back, and now you own it. Mm-hmm. But to be so proud as to say, oh yeah, I'm going to go after you guys. It's the same thing that black preachers do. They do the same thing. They do the same thing, and then when you need help from them, they go right back to those people, right? That's why I don't go to church, because you step foot in a black church and they say, listen, we need an offering. They take all of this money from all of the people. They take all their money, and then when a member of the congregation says, "Hey, my mother is sick" or "My father is sick," they go right back to the congregation, put you in front of the congregation, and say, "Hey, let's let's connect some money for Brother Miller." No, I came to you and asked you. So not only do you rob me of my dignity, you don't even help me.